led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Pretty sure he did.
Draft class. And Charles, sometimes you'll see teams that have really specific needs they want to fill. Some can just say, well, I'm going to take the next best guy available. Maybe we see a little bit of both here in this draft.
I think you're right about that, Brandon. Plenty of talent in their class this year, some of which will contribute early and some which will be called upon down the road. The GM makes the final call after all the input from the scouts and the coaches. Now it's up to the coaches to develop the guys.
Nice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Throwing, Young.
I wanted that.
The Jets get in there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out
golly, man,
to try and gain that yardage back.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
Let's go.
So here comes the Jets to take over.
Let's go.
Led at quarterback by a man back to
you can stop me, but try to stop that punt.
Now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early.
Safety.
Some space.
What? That's a safety. What do you mean?
They were just trying to get their offense a little more room.
Oh, what do you fucking mean, bro?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Hall again.
Safety, safety.
Safety! The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
That's fucking
now
amazing.
The free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken at the 15. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins.
Jesus.
And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Young to throw it. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Young going to give to Brooks. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
But God damn it.
Young will set to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
Should have passed it a deeper dude, but keeping it safe.
Inside the 40. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Running the toss to Brooks here. And he gets this right to 15.
Couldn't stiff arm him.
Shy of the 10. A big hitter there.
That's
a first down gain of 26 yards. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Great fucking answer.
A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
My goodness.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the
Been a
offensive
struggle,
line,
but
allowed
we
him
did.
to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach
Safety.
who called it marrying up.
Now a touchdown.
Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
We might have lost our first preseason game, but I think we got our second. Pretty sure.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us
first quarter,
to the end of the first quarter. After one,
been a good first quarter.
9-0.
We got a safety, then a touchdown. Struggling touchdown, but we got it.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll throw here right sideline.
Yeah, buddy.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6.
Disrespected on him. Disrespect down.
They were in the dime. They had 6
Good
defensive
shit,
backs there.
man.
So go ahead
Holy
and throw
hell.
it. And it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points.
My goodness. That's good.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner,
Probably
I think
not.
it's almost
Trying to
better
get another.
that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry.
Got him.
All that stuff just
Where you
goes right
going?
out the window.
You're
right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second
Remember,
quarter.
he was put on as their 2nd string middle linebacker. Now he's 1st string.
And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying
And
to
the starter
atone
for the middle linebackers now are D line.
Forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
So
A look at the running back. The man out
he
of
came
the
up with an
backfield as he
interception
gears
already.
up to go again. And it may just be the second
Just saying,
quarter, but
it's
he's in his
preseason.
zone well on his way
Anything
to
can
eclipsing that
happen.
100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the shotgun, it's Young. That is caught. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all set.
That's pretty good.
His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On play action, Young. And it's caught. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
That was brutal.
And that is where you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Alrighty. I've done enough damage. What I'm gonna do is gonna allow CPU take over, see what they do. Once again.
And it was Miles Sanders who
But in fourth quarter, I'll jump back in. If I really want to, I'll jump back in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He completes it to Wilson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Got a man.
Dude, we've been crushing it, though.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man, it's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Rodgers to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard.
They're making a comeback.
Rodgers is trying to fight. Golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Rodgers gonna throw.
Not giving up yet.
Touchdown Jets. Mike Williams from 6 yards away.
Happy that they scored.
And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the
Happy that
extra
they
point.
made a score finally. I mean, it's not.
And that makes it 23-7. That time a 9-play drive. And in the end, it was Mike
Plus, we're
Williams
still
who
winning.
capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Compared to last game, I'm pretty comfortable. But
And able to take it past the 25. And up
last
to the
game had Sam
Darnold. There again is the running
Darnold,
back
but,
as he trots onto the field. He's been
Dalton.
good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe
Fuck
working
that,
here in the
dude.
second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the
we
rock.
might have to
He wants
trade
to carry his
for
team
somebody
on his
else,
back.
man.
And that's what he's
That
done
guy's
throughout
just-
this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now the
We'll
Panthers
keep on
going to use
trying
the
him,
first
but-
of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Young.
I should have stepped in for this.
So In the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle?
Nope.
No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like
I should have
passed
football team? Somebody else.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Not what I meant to do, but
now Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it
bad
over.
Play calling.
Boy, a curious decision.
Bad play
doesn't
calling.
pan out, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now Rodgers into the hands of Williams across the formation, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Wow.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage.
Trying not to choke like last game. I'm sorry.
Backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And again, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
Great coverage down in the
One
end zone. He's
more hold.
Looking. No one ever
I mean, okay.
So in the end, he makes the best decision and just
Still going to walk away with a 13-point lead. I'm okay with that.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will cut the lead down to 13. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just 1 more game after this one. And
well,
then
we are
get it all
fighting. I kind of choked at the end.
Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys,
but our defense is
trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already
it.
on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. These 2 coaching staffs are likely using this game as their dress rehearsal for the regular season. So some final adjustments being made. And for the call of the second half, we send it back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
Fourth
everyone
quarter,
back
I'll
for
try stepping
number
back
3.
in.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in the amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes.
Big guy got a sack.
Game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To throw is Taylor. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Taylor. That one taken in by Corley. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Jets are so
just his
fighting,
second
man.
catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Here's Taylor to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
All right, man.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Taylor will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get him going.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Nobody can stop that.
Pickup, and that
Nobody.
First and goal.
Blacks are just too good, man. I forget that they're backups.
Here's Allen. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone
their way
so far.
Come on.
This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have cut it
just
back with
tighter
a score.
game.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. A 10-play drive that time. And all of that was capped off by a Jeremy Ruckert touchdown catch. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game,
good shit.
This is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Dalton off play action. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Pearson almost stepped
Second
in
down
too.
in the yard. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Still winning, man. We got to hold on to the lead.
And
no
we're
more
back now.
throwing idiot passes.
It's the Panthers out in front and
plays.
In control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Dalton now to pass. And that's complete. It's Sims. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Dalton sets up play action. He'll get this
Gone.
to the rookie first
Gone.
round pick. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Just had to.
And
Just had to.
again.
One more time.
43 yards. And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index.
That
this
feels
game's
good.
definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Taylor. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The screen pass here to Cohen. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Taylor. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And he
got him.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
My goodness.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Over the middle, complete. That's Cohen. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth
out
quarter.
of here,
Maybe
bro.
It wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process. That it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Andy Dalton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I ain't clutching up on this one, man.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another run here with Sanders. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Play action now. Dalton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Got it.
It's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. I guess
we could sit out this
why
one.
Why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in.
I don't care. I'll run it right now if I really wanted to. It's just, like you said, there's no point. I just wanted the clock to keep on running. And it's preseason. Who really cares?
This one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
My goodness, we killed it.
The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
This game I'll look at. This game I'm pretty proud of. I guess we should have looked at the other game, but I mean, golly. Can't be mad at that. He made up for last time. Brooks did too. And Xavier, my bad, did fucking tremendous actually for only 2 catches, making 1 touchdown for 64 yards on the day. 3 for 31, 2 for 30, 2 for 29. That ain't bad. Honestly, the one big catch that he made was pretty good. Defending was solo tackles was not good this game. Holy fuck, I'm tired. Total tackles though. We got 5 on the day for 3 different players. Total tackles for loss, we got 2 for Josie. Shy was 1. Bruno was one. Fucking Trayvon was another. Shy was a tackle, sack, same as Bruno. Interception for Carprio or some DiCaprio. Nick with the interception. And then Jonesy with the interception. That shit was pretty cool to see. 0 forced fumbles. 0 blocks. Safety from Jonesy. So he had a sack, interception, and a safety. That's pretty fucking good. As Nick had a interception for a touchdown. That was pretty cool to see. We're gonna push B and then go back into that, just in case.